Wike blocked zoning of PDP presidential ticket in 2023 to the south to stop Peter Obi candidacy, APC chieftain. Can you imagine? So everything is looking out gradually now. During the 2023 presidential election, they were to zone presidency to the south, but they refused. And Wike blocked it, thinking that they would give it to him. But it didn't work for him. It didn't work for anybody. It's a spoiler. This is bad. So according to the APC chieftain, it was Wike who made the PDP to throw open its 2023 presidential primaries and not either former Vice President Atiku Abubakar or Governor Bala Mohammed. So contrary to popular narratives, it was Nyesom Wike, the Federal Capital Territory Minister, that went against the zoning arrangement of the People Democratic Party ahead of 2023 general election, and not former President Atiku Abubakar. The aforementioned disclosure was made by a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Chukwemeka Eze. Eze was reacting to claims by Wike that some northern political factors went against the PDP zoning formula. Can you imagine? So Eze has responded back to him now. Wike had alleged that Governor Bala Mohammed of the Bauchi State and others made the PDP zone her presidency 2023 presidential ticket to the north against the party's political or policy on zoning. So the former Rivers governor in a recent interview claimed that we have always done it north and south, adding that this unspoken agreement within the party was undermined. So reacting to Wike's claim, Eze said it was imperative that he cleared the air so that unsuspecting Nigerians won't be railroaded into believing Wike's outright lies. According to APC chieftain, it was Wike who made the PDP to throw open his ticket, presidential ticket for the primaries, and not either former Vice President Atiku Abubakar or Governor Bala Mohammed, noting that Wike was just being economical with the truth. So in making this beguiling statement, it skipped Wike's memory that Nigerians of sane mind will ask him questions on how the gentleman agreement of the PDP in respect of its zoning policy was undermined, he added in a statement on Monday. So Wike deliberately refused to mention in the interview that it was his dictatorial tendencies backed by his inordinate ambition to pick the PDP presidential ticket that led to the collapse of the party's policy on zoning in 2022. So it is sad and unfortunate that some people who are saying that Wike was right on PDP zoning have refused to know the truth because they are heavily benefiting from the former Rivers State Governor's financial inducement. Oh boy. So it is instructive to state categorically that Atiku Abubakar did not kick against zoning the PDP presidential ticket to the south. What the former vice president proposed at the PDP meeting was that if the party's presidency should be zoned to the south, it must be to the southeast. Can you imagine? So with Peter Obi still in PDP and following Atiku's statement that he already had his choice of whom to support in the southeast, Wike became jittery and started abusing Obi. Can you imagine? So blindfolded by his over-winning disposition and the fact that he wanted to contest the PDP presidential primaries, Wike positioned his hangers on, who later formed the so-called G5 to influence the PDP presidential slot to him. So acting on Wike's satanic script, the G5 governors and their loyalists kicked against Atiku's proposal of zoning the presidency to the southeast and instead voted that it would be thrown open. This was what took place, and when it was thrown open, anyone at that point could contest. So in preparing himself for the elusive 2023 PDP presidential slot, Wike, like a dog let loose out of his cage, went on rampage, abusing Atiku and others, boasting in the church that the slot is just for him and nobody born by a human being can wrestle it from him after forcing Peter Obi out of PDP. So it is on record that Peter Obi didn't even let Atiku know of his intention to leave the PDP until he jumped ship to the Labour Party. Even on the venue of the PDP presidential primaries, Wike was very much convinced that he would defeat Atiku hands down. But that was the thinking of a neophyte and greenhorn when it comes to party and national politics. So till date, Wike is yet to recover from the political uppercut and psychological trauma as a result of his decision to jump into the ring to engage his father Atiku in a bout, not knowing that the stuff that Atiku is made of. So after losing the PDP presidential primaries woefully to Atiku in a contest he called for, and having lost out in his bid to become the PDP vice presidential candidate, Wike went ahead with his misguided and lily-livered G5 group to ensure that PDP lost the 2023 election. The rest is now history. Now, wow, thank God for students of history that are now telling the world what happened. We all know that Wike wanted to be president at all costs, and that was why Obi was a threat to him. That was why he didn't want to go near. And that was why Obi self shouldn't have been, going close to somebody like Wike, having known that Wike is, can be a traitor. He had been very ambitious, but it's not going to work for him. And obviously, that is the whole truth. Because of one man's selfish ambition, the PDP zoning formula was jeopardized. By now, PDP would have been in power. And that is true. So it is great lie. It is a great lie. How are you people so shameless in lying? Wike was the front runner and supporter of zoning PDP presidential ticket to the south. He would have defeated Peter Obi in the primary election. It took a coalition of some northerners for Atiku to defeat Wike with all his money. Wike was the only person in the south that could stand Atiku cash for cash, toe to toe, that primary. Somebody is speaking for Wike here. Another person saying, as you are blind, is your brain blind too? Can't you read the statement from the onset? Wike started his lobbying. Okay, Atiku suggested zoning it to the southeast if it must be zoned to the south. So your dead brain could not take you to read it from there, but it only took you to where he can beat anyone hands down with his tooth from River State money. Mention to me where that Wike worked or any successful business he engaged in before joining politics, where he made his so much wealth that you are boasting of him to use in defeating his political opponent. Of course, he didn't work anywhere now. He was just looting River State money. Okay? And so everything this man said here is truth if you are following the issues closely. And that is it. Wike never see. Time is coming when he will know what he is doing. For where he will, I don't know. Let's wait and see how Wike will end. His ending not go easy. I'm telling you. God should just have mercy on him. PDP is so disappointing as an opposition party. APC may continue to be in power for too long. The way I see things going, okay, but Wike must suffer in his life. The suffering Nigerians are going through in this country, Wike contributed to it. They give him back. That is it. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. As Chukwemeka easy has explained the truth, but some people still are blind by Godhead.